it's Amy, ready to get walking and learning. This Walk and Learn is all about motivation after 50, why it gets harder and how to fix it. It does get harder, and it's not just you, it's your brain. So what we're going to do, this is a walk and learn. Yes, you could sit on your butt and watch me and listen to me, but I like you to move as you learn. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a light warm-up. I'm going to actually put on a video of me on my walk last night going up our hill. And you're going to put me in your ear if you're out walking, and put your phone away because I don't want you looking at your phone while you're walking. It's too dangerous. But what we're going to do is a little bit of an interval walk. So I'll have you walk. We'll warm up, have you walk faster, then slower, then faster, then slower, just to make this interesting, make it more like a HIIT walk. You are more than welcome to walk at your own pace. But I just want to have something a little bit different to keep you moving while you listen to why it's so hard to get motivated. Are you ready to get started? I want you to put me in your ear, and then I'm going to switch on over to my walk. Hang on. Okay, you have got me in your ear, or if you're on an elliptical or a treadmill, you can certainly be watching this video. Be careful. I was holding the camera at my chest. It might get a little jerky, especially when I walk down and up and on the dirt and all that stuff. So just take a glance away, or if you're out on your walk, I want the earbud in your ear and the phone away, because I do not want you looking down at your phone, because that's very, very poor posture. Now we're going to get warmed up, so I just want you to walk at a normal pace. Nice tall posture, abs pulled in, shoulders back and down, and walking heel to toe. Heel to toe. We're going to talk about motivation after 50 and why it gets harder to get moving and how to fix it. But really, the fact that it's not about willpower, it's actually about your brain chemistry. This blew my mind. I need to make sure I look at my time so I know when to have you slow down a bit. Okay, so let's talk about the opening to this one. Have you ever had one of those mornings when you know you're going to feel better if you exercise, but you just can't seem to press play? You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're not even unmotivated. It might feel that way. There's actually something happening inside your brain that makes motivation feel different in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. When I first learned about this, I was listening to a podcast. They started talking about our neurotransmitters. These are the chemical messengers that control motivation, energy, and mood. And light bulb, these change with age, as everything does, right? Dang it. It was a huge moment for me. Suddenly, those days when I felt like I lost that get up and go, it all made sense. And once I understood what was going on, I could actually work with my brain instead of fighting it. Okay, are you warmed up now? Let's start going with a gradual interval. I'm going to set my timer for 2 minutes, and I want you to, let me set my timer. I want you to just walk at like a little bit more of a warm-up pace, but not go full on out yet. Here we go. 2 minutes of just a normal pace. Okay, let's talk about the science in simple terms about what's going on. I want to keep it simple but fascinating. Maybe I'm just cuckooing it. This is so fascinating for me because this is truly where the motivation starts. First, we've got 3 neurotransmitters going on in our brains and chemicals going on in our brains: dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, okay? Dopamine is your brain's motivation molecule. It gives you that spark of excitement or a sense of reward when you anticipate something enjoyable. And as we age, dopamine levels naturally decline, which means it takes a little more effort to feel the same. Let's do that spark. Have you felt that lately? You know how you used to get all excited about doing something fun and you might not get so excited? I was talking to my husband about this the other day, explaining this mind-blowing thing that I had just learned. And he goes, is that really your dopamine levels not being as efficient as they used to be? Or is it just that you know that one thing, like say that party you used to get excited to go to, you know it's not that big a deal. And you know if you stay up late, you know you're going to be tired the next day. And or if you know that if you have something to drink, you're not going to feel the best the next day. Or you know what I'm talking about. Maybe is it just because you know more? I don't know. It was kind of fun to think about that one. But that's dopamine. The next one is serotonin. Keep going at a slow pace. I'm going to let you go a little bit slow, and then we're going to pick it up for 2 minutes and walk a little bit faster. If you glance down at your phone, I'm going up at a slight incline on this hill. I don't think I'll be able to coordinate the hills that I'm walking with this walk, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, that was my cat that just jumped up, if you heard that. But you heard that little timer. Let's pause, and I'm going to say, walk fast, but I want you to make sure you are going at your own pace, but pushing yourself just a little bit, and that you bring your shoulders back and down, abs slightly engaged. You walk heel to toe, pressing through, using your glutes for 2 full minutes. Cancel. Let's start. There we go. Let's talk about serotonin. That's another chemical in our brain. This helps regulate mood, sleep, and energy. When serotonin is low, often due to hormonal changes, poor sleep, or stress, everything feels harder, even the things that we enjoy. And then the next one is endorphins. Those are the feel-good chemicals released when you exercise. If you watch my exercise videos when I've got a little bit of low energy at the beginning, you'll notice that those endorphins have kicked in. The catch here when we get older is it sometimes takes a little bit longer to get that endorphin rush as we get older. So the first few minutes of a workout might feel tough before your brain chemistry catches up. So when you put this all together, motivation starts to look less like a character flaw and more like chemistry. And the good news is we can boost these feel-good messengers naturally through movement, connection, and consistency. So we're going to talk about our action plan in just a minute. Are you going faster? You can see if you look at your phone, I'm going up this hill. This is one of the hills that I walk probably once or maybe even twice a day. Oh, it's a little bouncy. Hang on. I'm finding a little bit of a cold and I'm feeling my ear plugged. So got 30 more seconds of walking fast. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Taking a deep breath in and out, pushing with your glutes. 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and go at a nice natural pace for 2 minutes. Okay, next thing is why it fades after 50. Let's talk about the real world stuff that gets in the way too, not just those chemicals, okay? Actually, we're not talking about actions yet. I'm going to talk about just a couple other things. Life looks different now, right? I think we talked about that wisdom. You're juggling a lot, friends, family, maybe caregiving, retirement plans, health changes. Mental fatigue drains motivation just as much as physical fatigue. Sometimes it's not that you don't want to move, but you're just tapped out. Your body's saying, no, no, no. That is not the case. I have got nothing left in the tank. The other thing is hormonal changes. Estrogen and testosterone help regulate the dopamine and serotonin. As these hormones decline, so can our natural motivations. That's why it's so common to feel off after menopause. Have you ever felt that? And then the third one are energy shifts. Poor sleep, that's caused by hormone changes too. Stress. Our cortisol is affected by our hormones as well, because as that goes down, our body gives us more cortisol to help combat the lack of estrogen. So stress, skipping recovery days, if you're got that mid-belly, mid-body thickness or belly, you're probably exercising more and eating less, which is less recovery days, more stress. It can all lower those happy brain chemicals, and you might still want to exercise, but again, your tank is running on empty. So you can't. It's just not in you. Understanding this helps you stop beating yourself up. Motivation isn't something you force. It's something you nurture. Okay? That sounded nice when I wrote that in my notes. We've got to nurture ourselves and be kind to ourselves, and that motivation might kick in. Okay, that was the nice walking slow. Take a deep breath in. We're going to do another HIIT interval with me as I'm walking up in my hill. Again, a little bit higher push I'm doing, so do it with me for 2 minutes. Keep that good posture, and I'm going to set my timer now. Now we're going to talk into how to hack motivation naturally. All right, how am I doing? I'm almost getting to the top. We're at about 20 minutes, about 11 minutes. So I think we're about halfway there. I'm thinking I can get through this, but we'll see. I never know how long these are going to be. So push yourself, heel toe, glutes. I'll try to distract you with some how-tos. The first one is start small to spark that dopamine. Every time you finish, even a 10-minute workout, your brain gets a hit of dopamine. That I did it feeling. Okay, I tell you this all the time. If you're not motivated at all, set a timer, just do 5 minutes. Tell yourself, I'm going to do 5 minutes, no more, no less. 10 minutes, even better. And that's why if you're watching this in November, my November 2025 workout plan is built around the theme, do what you can do. And I've got 4 10-minute workouts, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm trying to spark that motivation. Just do the first one, and maybe the second one, or maybe the third one. Maybe you get through 40 minutes in a day, really get that dopamine rush. Each short video, I'm going to have cardio, upper body, lower body, core. It helps you build wins one step at a time, and that's what you're trying to do. Take a deep breath in. We've got about 30 seconds left. Push yourself, heel toe. Over time, those little dopamine hits add up, and your motivation grows naturally. All right, let's go on to the second one. The move with joy, not obligation. This is just another mindset one. Now we've got 3 more seconds, and then we're going to walk slow. Deep breath in. All right, take a deep breath. If you need to stop and stretch, do so. I'm on the downslope in my walk. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders around, stretch out your ankles. Anything you need, grab a drink of water. We've been walking for about 10 to 12 minutes. The second one is, again, move with joy, not obligation. Forget the have to and focus on the I get to. Do you know how many people can't do the things that you can do? Think about that. I'm out here walking, and there's so many people that can't go on a walk in a hill like this because their feet hurt, or their knees hurt, or their hip hurts, or their back hurts, or they're so tired. I'm working with my girlfriend. I just sat with her. She's not a member, but poor Colleen, she's got ovarian cancer, and I just sat with her in chemo for her 3rd round of chemo, lost all her hair. She can't do this. She feels like crap all day long. So you get to get on this walk with me. You get to walk heel toe. We're going slow right now. You get to listen to me and listen to my learning about motivation. You get to shift your mindset. You can do it. You'll be amazed at how your mind shifts when you move in ways that make you feel good. A walk in nature like this, a gentle Pilates, a quick dance in the kitchen even. Doesn't have to be my videos. Question for you. Don't answer it right now, but think about it later. Have any of you guys been interested in belly dancing? There's another member of the software that I use that teaches belly dancing. I'm going to ask her maybe for a couple of videos that I could put on our site. Maybe some of her free videos if you want to do belly dancing. She is a hoot. I just adore her. Okay, the third thing in this hack to get our motivation back. Whoops. Oh, there we go. That was a slow. Take a deep breath in. We're going to go 2 minutes fast. Hang on. Let me start it. Ready and go. Push yourself. We're running. We're coming down the wire here. We're going to do a couple, I think one more fast, maybe two more fast if I can fit it in. Heel toe, use your glutes. How's that posture? Keep that chin up. Glance down, not look down. I mean, I'm looking, I have to see, there's a lot of things I'm going to trip on in my walks, but I try my best to keep my head up. All right, what's the third one in this motivation hack is stack habits for momentum. Link your workouts to something you already do. We talk about this. We're going to go through this habit stacking in January again when we talk about healthy habits and how to create healthy habits. I've got a whole course on creating healthy habits from James Clear and all of the experts. But habit stack them on something you already do. Press play right after your morning coffee, or you're brushing your teeth at night. Get that stretch in. When your workouts become part of another daily routine, your brain starts to expect it and crave it. So you're naturally tricking those endorphins and those serotonin and that dopamine. You're naturally tricking that to something that you do that makes you feel good, like a cup of coffee. You're linking a workout to that. Your brain goes, oh, I like workouts as much as I like coffee. Hey, how about that? I'm not sure that'll ever happen. It does for me because I love to exercise. You'll get there, I promise. Let's finish up. We're walking fast. I think I got confused. Yes, you are. Push, push, push. 15 more seconds. Push, push, push. And 10 more seconds. Heel toe, heel toe. If you want to do a light jog and you're on level surface for bone building, go for it for 3, 2, and 1. Now go slow. This is a slow and slow 2-minute interval. I've just got a couple more thoughts here. Let's do one more slow and we'll do one more 1-minute fast and then we'll be done. Connect for accountability. This is another hack to hack those lower brain chemicals. Share your success. Each time you celebrate a win or join a challenge, like one of our challenges, your brain releases dopamines again. In November, you didn't want a challenge, you're too busy, but I did put bingo, our November Do What You Can Do bingo. That's one of the reasons I created the Be Healthy Enough community. One of the reasons I do the challenges I do, to give you a safe, supportive space to share your progress and get those motivation boosting rewards. And with bingo in November of 2025, there will be prizes. Each week you get a chance to get a bingo, and if you get 1 week, if you get one bingo, you get 1 week free. I'll extend your membership. If you do a whole 4 weeks, you'll get a whole month worth a free membership, okay? Let's finish up this slow, and then we'll do 1 minute fast. And the last little hack is rest and recovery. Motivation needs energy. Please, as Deborah Atkinson says, restore before more. Take it from me. I know this. You get so much more, you get much better of a workout if your body's ready for it. So why get a half-assed workout if you're not motivated? Why not give yourself a day and get a really kick-ass, motivating dopamine, endorphin-inducing workout as opposed to one of those I have to get this done workouts? It's just not worth it. You're going to end up getting hurt. And that's it. Hold on. Okay. And then, so let's slow up. Oh, we're going to do 1 minute of fast. This is going to be the last minute when I finish up. Okay. Finish up here. Let's go. Push yourself as hard as you possibly can for the last minute. When I learned, so rest and recovery, if you're running on fumes, your brain simply doesn't have the resources to get excited about movement. Rest days, good sleep, and relaxation aren't being lazy. They're your time to recharge, okay? All right, my light bulb moment here. When I learned that motivation is really a mix of brain chemistry and self-compassion, I stopped saying, what's wrong with me, and started asking, what does my brain need today? Sometimes that answer is a walk like you're doing. Sometimes it's a stretch. Sometimes it's a rest. And sometimes it's a really kick-ass challenging workout. And that does it. The key is keep showing up, because every small choice to move helps reset your brain chemistry and makes it easier to say yes next time. That's all about the habit loop. You need that reward. That big piece, that reward that says, I did it. Your brain says, oh, I want to do that again. All right, good. That's it. Now let's just slow down. We're finishing up the walk. All right, if you've been struggling to find your groove again, my November Do What You Can workout calendar is designed just for you. If you're watching and listening to this in November, I think I put this at the November 1st of the calendar. So if you are watching this, you are a member, get out that workout calendar. Don't stay stuck. You'll get 10-minute workouts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday for each cardio, upper body, strength, and core that fits into your busy life. You get to choose what you want to do. So get motivating with me today. All right. How are you? I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep finishing up, but I want you to stop. I'm finishing up my the walk that's on the video. But I want you to stop and get a stretch. I want you to put, oh, there we go. That's the end of the timer. Take a deep breath in. I want you to just maybe put one foot back and stretch out your calf, roll your shoulders around. Better yet, I want to finish this one up. We're over 20 minutes. I want you to stop and then go back into the search bar and put in after walk stretch. I've got a really nice 5-10 minute after walk stretch because I'm ending my walking up my driveway. And I just want to thank you so much for joining me today. If this helped you move your body today, just imagine what we can do together. Come try the full Be Healthy Enough experience with a 7-day free trial. I'm going to put the link in the description below. And also, if you haven't already, be sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications, especially if you're a woman over 50 and want to keep doing what you love for as long as possible. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Bye.